Hello, YouTube land and beyond.
Hi guys, it's Bob and Christy again, and we're here to review Mr. Ironhide, Flip Out Ironhide from Burger King. There's his head that you're looking at. It is really cool. It's probably my favorite one we've gotten so far.
Three.
Well, I know we only have 3, but the detailing on this sucker is amazing.
Much better than Bumblebee or
Yeah, well they have his eyes are blue, his mouth, just the detailing is amazing.
Were those supposed to be his ears, the gray things on the side?
Yeah, they are his ears. They're his ear holes so he can hear. But anyway, as you can see on the back, there is no button at all. Because this guy has something cool. It's not the same as the other ones. What this guy does to transform, his little gimmick, you lift the head open and his body is inside of himself, flip him down, and then close his head.
And then we have Ironhide.
There you go. There's Ironhide. And Ironhide's really cool. He's got the gray plastic, and it's not really painted on there. The only paint I see is the blue of his eyes. It's not really paint, it's actually plastic. And you can see his cannons there, his missiles.
Eyes?
His eyes are blue. See?
Oh.
Blue eyes. But you got his little hands here, and you have this thing in the middle, which we'll get to later. There's his feet, and there's the back of him. He has this gray button, but that does something special. And
We're gonna save it till the end.
There's his head. So Chrissy, why don't you show the people at home the size of him next to Bumblebee and the other guys? And
I would love it. Well, actually, I have no clue because I haven't.
Yeah, we haven't done this yet, so you guys are gonna see it live.
About Bumblebee and Ironhide about the same height.
We'll move him over here.
A little close.
Okay, and we'll bring in Starscream.
And then
backwards Starscream. And Starscream is still smaller than everybody.
That one, he's like a
Ironhide,
little higher.
Ironhide to Bumblebee.
Little higher.
Just a hair higher. And then you got Starscream.
Of course, it's
bringing up the rear, so you could actually do
that.
It's almost like the evolution of man. We'll do this. It's kind of cool. The evolution of man. You got Starscream, little guy, Bumblebee, and Mr. Ironhide. So
the only how I know him is because I don't really watch the movies that much. Is because of the first movie video game. Which I give it that you should buy that video game. I think
but we're not doing video game things. But Ironhide is the black pickup truck.
Yeah, the one that, the one who gives us in the beginning.
Spoiler alert, in the movie, everybody knows, we'll get rid of these guys and put them over here. In the movie, everybody knows, a very sad ending, kind of a heroic ending, to Mr. Ironhide. He kind of goes out in not so great way, but I won't exactly tell you just in case you haven't seen it yet. But anyway, let's get to the gimmick of this guy real quick.
You already spoiled it for me.
Well, I know. But read the book. You probably won't see the movie. Anyway, we'll bring in a piece of paper here. Ironhide, you make sure you flip the button to the top. There's an on-off switch. I don't know if you guys can see that because it's black. It's right there, on-off switch. You flip it up, and then you press this button in the back here, and he projects. Chrissy, can you get the light for everybody so they can see? He projects an Autobot logo.
Oh, I think that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. So, it comes out of his chest. See that red light right there? Where his chest is. And he projects an Autobot logo, which is really cool. Alright, Chris, light.
None of the others do that.
Yeah, none of the others do this so far. But
so he's unique.
The Autobot logo comes out of this light right here. And you can shine it onto any flat surface. You can kind of see it on my hand there.
Yeah, so he's pretty unique.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But let's transform him real quick. And we'll close it up and set all the heads next to each other.
Okay.
Please.
Sure. We have Bumblebee.
Bumblebee head.
And Starscream.
And all the heads, if you look at the head, Starscream has a bigger head than Bumblebee. And
Ironhide.
They're about the same as Ironhide's head. They're pretty much the same head-wise. Just body, you know, Starscream has
It just
none.
makes me weird because if you notice, Bumblebee has blue eyes and Ironhide has blue eyes.
Yes, but what Starscream have?
Starscream has red eyes, but and his are none like the others because his are like all flattened out, and then their others.
Well, because he's
really
a Decepticon and Autobots, so maybe Autobots have blue eyes in this line. Anyways, there you have it. If you could find him, he's probably my favorite of the three. What do you think, Chris?
I think you should buy the kids meal and see if you can get him. I think he's pretty cool.
Yeah. Long story short, my wife just went to Burger King. And they were going to give us 2 Starscreams because I have 2 children. And she was like, oh, no. We need something different because of my reviews that I'm doing.
Our reviews,
sorry. So they gave us... The lady looked around and finally found this one. And then they gave us another Bumblebee. So now we have 2 Bumblebees because that's all they had. So this was all they had in here. And I'm very cool to have it. He was the one I was looking for.
We were pretty lucky.
And I just want to give this guy a good send-off, and we'll miss you, man. You're one of my favorite Autobots.
I would actually play with them. Like how I said that on the other video that I wouldn't really play with the others. I would play with Ironhide. I would really play with him.
Yeah, because he has that cool
so like
thing.
When it's dark, if you're like a big Transformers fan, and you're like littler than me, like 7 or 5.
That's a whole lot littler than you because you're 9.
7 or 6.
Okay.
You might like it.
Alrighty. Alright, well guys, if you find him,
buy him.
Good luck. Hopefully you can get him.
Ironhide! Ah! For once in my life, I have finally caught you!
Oh, no you don't, Starscream. I know where you are. There's always Decepticons. You're never by yourself. So I'm gonna call for backup with my handy-dandy light. Uh-oh. Starscream?
Yes, Ironhide?
There's a very bad flaw with my light system. It's kind of light out, and I don't think the other Autobots are going to be able to see it. So, yeah, we're going to have to wait till dark.
Really? That's going to take, like, forever!
Yeah, well, maybe if we get lucky, that'll happen pretty fast.
Fine.
Sweet! A cloud just went by. Autobots! Autobots! Help, help! Decepticons in the area! Help, help, help! Help, 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 help!
Well, finally, it's daytime.
Golly gee willikers, I'm so glad that cloud passed by so I could call the rest of the Autobots. I hope my back... Bumblebee! You came! Hey, Bumblebee, let's get this little guy and get him out of here! Ha ha! Hey, Bumblebee, now that that's over and I knew Starscream would take off, there's only one thing left to do, and that's gonna happen, like, soon. Right now.
Ready, set, let's go. Dance floor pro. I know, you know, I go psycho when my new joint hit. Just can't sit, gotta get jiggy with it. That's it, now honey, honey, come ride. DKNY, all up in my eyes. Yada, rada, bag with a lotta.